Years ago, when we were fired from our jobs and we started this church, this controversial church, some of us went out to Albion, to Orleans prison, and we gave a retreat day for the inmates at this prison. At the end of the retreat day, an inmate called Maurice, he looked at me and he said, "Father Jim, don't ever stop this prison ministry, and don't ever close down Spiritus Christi Church, because people will die." Do you hear me? People will die. You know why? Because this group saves lives. It saved my life. It saved his life, his life, his life. Right at this time, people in Rochester were disapproving of our church. They said we were ruining the Catholic Church, we were a scandal, we're all going to hell. But in the midst of all this controversy, a lowly prisoner named Maurice gave us the only validation that mattered.
I've been incarcerated a few times. If it wasn't for Spiritus Christi, I would probably be incarcerated again or dead.
Well, I can say for me, Jennifer House saved my life.
As a community, we often believe in a second chance, but what we realize through the prison outreach is that many people never even had a first chance. When we started this work in 1980, what we wanted to be able to do is interrupt the cycle, that we thought people, when they got released from prison, they should have a new place to call home, a new beginning with new people to help guide them and direct them.
To really understand why housing is important, you have to believe that everyone holds value, because housing is fundamental. You know, I don't know how you do anything else. You can't focus on healthcare or education or bettering yourself if you don't know where you're sleeping at night.
I probably literally spent 7 years of my life incarcerated. If you get released from downtown the county jail, you don't get a bus pass, you don't get anything. The blessing is the Nielsen House does the meeting there, and so that's a huge resource.
I had nowhere to go. I've experienced a lot of stuff that they helped me get through. And, little things, just the little things. I mean, learning how to wash. Never had slept in a real bed.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew how to cook. My first cook was an egg.
You didn't burn it.
Didn't burn it. I want to learn how to cook because I didn't know how to cook using pots and
Pans. And you shop now too, right?
Shop now.
Imagine that.
Yes, ma'am.
When you think about how the prison outreach approaches the people they work with, it's first physically meeting them where they are, right? And then helping them every step of the way to long-term success through transitional housing, permanent supportive housing, education, job opportunities. It's a long-term commitment to walk alongside people through whatever that looks like, and that's what makes this magic.
Being here has allowed me to explore my art. So the opportunity of living here has given me a lot, not just artistic creativity and freedom, but the chance for better education.
So after a person has done the hard work for 6 months of rebuilding their life in the community, we've decided that we would partner with Home Leasing and other community agencies to create housing opportunities for men and women and their families once they left Jennifer House and Nielsen House. Jennifer House and Nielsen House are like the training camp for people to build a foundation in their life. And that work needs to continue when a person moves out of Jennifer House. And today we're very proud to say that we have 80 apartments in the community that go from the west side of the city to the east side of the city and in between. We have Thurston Village, we have Voters Block, we have Frederick Douglass, we have Charlotte on the Loop, we have Federal Street, Jennifer House, Nielsen House. All these are quality housing opportunities for men and women and their children once they leave the program. We're just so delighted to be able to offer a place to call home.
Not only did I get over the shame and the embarrassment, but I just knew it was safe. And, it's like being on the other side. I'm safe again. The Nielsen House was really good with that. It was a huge positive for me.
When people tell their story, and this is how I know that I can get along with some of the people that's here, is because look like they've been through some of the same stuff I've been through. It's like I heard that story before. Oh, this sounds like they've been through the same thing I've been through.
One of the superpowers of the prison outreach is that the majority of our staff have lived experience. This means they were once incarcerated, were homeless, came out, rebuild their lives, and now are living examples of inspiration for people who want to follow a pathway. And so when they see people that are reaching their goals, are really thriving in the community, are leaders in the community, they say, I want that too. Most of the people who come to Jennifer House and Nielsen House are tired of the life of homelessness, of the life involved with some criminal activity, of the life of broken dreams, not being able to reach their goals. Spiritus Christi Prison Outreach becomes their family. We want them to know that this is their home. When a resident comes, we let them know you have a lifetime membership here.
It's so important to have a house like Jennifer House. And I'm a true believer of never giving up. You just don't know what someone's been through. You know, I don't think we chose the path of what we went through. Jennifer House didn't give me that third chance. Where would I be right now? Who are we to say when someone is ready? Yeah.
We're not meant to navigate this world alone, right? It's too hard, it's too complicated. And that's what the prison outreach does, is ensure that people are never alone. Even when they graduate from a program, even when they go out and they're living on their own for years and years, their commitment is so long-term and it's so person-centered that it really ensures that that individual can be successful if they want to. And that's such a gift that the prison outreach gives.
Because I've been here and doing so well, I am going to be able to get licensed to work at a place like this. And I have experience with this, and I feel like I could teach other people as well as I've been taught.
I'm just so grateful. You can't measure the gratitude sometimes just because not only am I alive, I'm positive and productive moving forward. My growth comes every day. It doesn't exist without humility. It's been a beautiful uphill battle. If you can say uphill is beautiful, it is. I'm grateful for Spiritus Christi. I really am, and they've saved a lot of lives over the years, including mine, especially mine.
Jennifer House is so much more than just a bed and 3 meals. It's a home.
Home is my sanctuary.
Home is where everything begins and ends.
Home is where I find peace.
Home is your foundation. Home is where you could lay your head down, relax, regroup.
Home is where I could just be myself.
Home is everything.
Home is everything.
Home is everything.